There are places you come for the views, and places you come back for how they make you feel. Pienza is the second kind. A Renaissance experiment rebuilt in the 1400s by Pope Pius II to be the perfect town, still holding its ground above the quiet beauty of Val d'Orcia. But perfection isn't what stays with you. It's the smell of Pecorino di Pienza in the air, lunch that stretches longer than it should, peachy local wine, and spritz in hand when the day finally slows down. No rush, no noise, just time, doing what it's supposed to do. Welcome to Pienza. Good morning from another amazing location in Val d'Orcia. Today we're going to take you to Pienza, which is the city that you see behind me. This city is known for amazing cheese, of course wine, we are in Tuscany, and so much more. So before we go and explore the city, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button and make sure you become part of our community. And with that, let's go. Guys, I have to say that this is one of the most beautiful parkings I've ever seen, but like we said in other episodes, in Italy when you are in small towns you definitely have to park outside of the town. They're generally with the wall, so outside of the wall, and then you can get in and make sure you pay because they give tickets. But look at this wall of the city, it's absolutely beautiful. Like we told you before, Italians like to make an entrance, and what an entrance it is. Going into the gated city of Pienza is like finding a treasure chest all the time when you go into a medieval town in Tuscany. So right when you enter the town, you can walk through Via del Castello, and it's going to take you on the walls, and then you can walk the walls for some of the most amazing views of Val d'Orcia. You guys, this is the most amazing view of Val d'Orcia. When you think Tuscany, these are the views that you think of. They're absolutely breathtaking. So although it's a very popular city now, Pienza didn't start that way. It used to be an agricultural town because of its location in the fertile land of Val d'Orcia. But in the 1400s, Pope Pius II transformed the city into the ideal Renaissance city. And we are so excited to go and explore all this Renaissance architecture.
The city is so well kept, it seems brand new, it's so beautiful, and the views are just breathtaking. I cannot get enough of these gorgeous hills. It's really like a postcard. Wherever you turn your eyes, all the streets are lined with cypress trees. You see different shades of green and brown, a little fog to add to the charm. It's gorgeous.
And most of all, we are standing on the wall of the city. How beautiful is this? All right, guys, first thing first, we are at Bar Il Casello for breakfast. And honestly, even though it's winter, right now it feels like it's summer because we have the sun right in front of us, and this is the most beautiful Val d'Orcia view that it exists. So whether it's for lunch, breakfast, or happy hour, make sure you stop by here. It's absolutely beautiful.
And to eat, we'd ordered crostata with apricot jam and walnuts on top. Wow. Granted that I love apricot jam, this is so good. It reminds me of those type of apricot jam based sweets that we had in Sicily. You can really taste the flavor of the fruit coming through, and the crust adds a texture that is really nice. This is really a lovely breakfast to start our day. Stay with us because there is a lot coming up.
I'm really, really loving the city. I know that Montepulciano is another beautiful town, and we did an episode there as well. But so far, I haven't even entered the city, and I'm loving Pienza, especially because of this view. It reminds me a little bit of La Mora in Piemonte in the north, because they call it the balcony of of Le Langhe in Piemonte, and this one I feel like it's the balcony of Val d'Orcia. Like, it's such a beautiful view. You cannot stop looking at it. In fact, everywhere we went, people stopped their car and just take videos, pictures, because it's absolutely marvelous. So, you know, we're cheesy people, so when we saw the Vicolo del Bacio, which is the kiss alley, of course we have to use it. We also have Via dell'Amore, Street of Love. We're married, but hopefully if you come here, I hope you find love if you don't have one already. And this is the Street of Fortune, Fortuna, Via della Fortuna, which means Street of good luck or luck. So here's for good luck. Now we're trying to find the main piazza. If you want to know where to go in a city, go to the main piazza, because everything is concentrated there. That used to be the center of everything, government, commerce, and things like that. So let's go. We arrived to the Piazza Pope Pius II. Of course, it took his name because he is the one who made the city into the Renaissance marvel that it is. In 1459, Pope Pius II commissioned architect Bernardo Rossellino to redesign his hometown as an ideal Renaissance city. The square isn't rectangular, it's a trapezoid, carefully shaped to correct perspective and make the space feel larger and more balanced. Around it, the cathedral, the papal palace, and the town hall were all built as one unified composition. Even the palace follows strict proportions. Look closely and you'll notice the windows become more closely spaced as the building rises, reinforcing a sense of height and harmony. And just beyond the square, openings frame the landscape of the Val d'Orcia. Here, every detail, from the layout to the windows, was designed to shape how you see and feel the space. Behind me you see the Cathedral of Pienza, which we're going to go visit, and there's also the Palazzo Piccolomini. The Cathedral of Pienza, or Santa Maria Assunta, was built in the 15th century by Pope Pius II in his ambition to transform his birthplace into an ideal Renaissance town. And this white facade breaks away from the dark Gothic churches that we saw at that time in Tuscany. Guys, if you want a vacation with Italians and see the culture, come off season. Like, for instance, now it's December and everybody here is Italian. We are now going into the cathedral and there is a mass. Unlike most churches in Tuscany, its design was influenced by Northern European Gothic architecture. Inside, the space is unusually bright for a church of this period. Large windows allow natural light to fill in the three-aisle interior, supported by columns that create a clear, balanced layout. Along the side chapels, you'll find Renaissance altarpieces by painters of the Sienese school. But its placement came with risk. Part of the cathedral was built on unstable ground at the edge of the hill overlooking Val d'Orcia, and over time this led to structural cracks that are still monitored today. A bold Renaissance vision, both refined and fragile. All right, behind me you see Palazzo Piccolomini, another important monument here, and it was the residence of Pope Pius II. So let's go explore. Every time I see a Renaissance era building, it reminds me of Florence. So if you have been to Florence, I think you'll recognize some of the buildings that look like that there. This is the garden of the home of the Pope. And it is a garden worth a Pope's stature. Look at this, it's amazing, even after all these years. This is what I call a view. Direct view on the Val d'Orcia from Palazzo Piccolomini. So now we're going up on this travertine stairs, and we're gonna see the first floor, which is the noble floor, piano nobile. It's very, very interesting to visit Palazzo Piccolomini, but unfortunately you cannot record inside. This is the only area where you can record. We have seen this from outside, but oh my god, standing here and looking at the garden is absolutely breathtaking. Wow. So there are many different rooms inside. My favorite is the room of the weapons, where they have different weapons from past times that are very, very interesting. And for me, all the time when I see this, especially the armors and stuff, it reminds me how small people used to be because they look like they will fit me, and I'm pretty small. So yeah, very lovely place. I love the details. They have some furniture, a lot of paintings, so definitely worth visiting. After enjoying the Palazzo Piccolomini, now we are looking for a Pecorino cheese, and Pienza is known for that. And Pecorino is made out of pecore milk, which is sheep milk. And you know what? By the smell, I know that I have arrived. We are looking for this store. It's called Marusco e Maria. It's one of the most famous ones, but this street is lined with stores that sell this cheese. If you have seen our Montepulciano episode, you'll see that the streets are lined with wine. Here they are lined with cheese. And God, the smell is intoxicating. Let's go check it out. This is insane. You see pecorino in all kind of flavors. I see with rosemary, I see with wine, I see with blueberries, I see with rose pepper. I mean, it's insane. It is so insane, and it smells so good. There's also the aged and the young pecorino, which I intend to try. I want to try the young cheese and also aged cheese to see the difference. Okay. This is like medium age, just like 4 months. So good. It's kind of creamy, not very sharp. So let's see how the other ones are. Wow. This is yours. This is more aged, like maybe close to a year, 11 months. You already feel like it's like wine, you know, it's more concentrated with flavor. It's really good. It's less creamy than the other one. And there I wanted to try the young one. This is from 20 days. Yeah, definitely creamy, but the taste is not as interesting as the aged ones. Nah, si sente anche il fiano. This is aged in hay for quasi 2 years. You can smell the hay, almost 2 years. You can smell the hay. It's more grainy, it's more solid, but the taste is absolutely delicious. For me, my favorite is the 11-month one. Alright, so we took some cheese to take to the US, but also some for the New Year's here. We're gonna have a nice New Year's Eve with our friends. Hopefully you're gonna stay tuned for that. So we got a cinta sinese. They're very characteristic porks from this area, and they have a white belt around their body, which is how they got their name. So yeah, we're excited. Alright you guys, the moment we've been waiting for to try the food in Pienza, and now we are in this trattoria, which is trattoria latte di luna, which means moon milk or something. We're very excited because we're gonna try some really homemade food. This is a family-owned restaurant that's recommended by everybody here. And I ordered peachy, of course. We love the peachy pasta. By now you understood that. With ragu. And they call it the poor man's ragu. It's a white ragu without tomato. And Andrea ordered peachy with cacio pepe. Cacio pepe is a Roman pasta, but of course you cannot help but be a Roman in Tuscany. But here it's made with pecorino, which you know is from this area, so it should be amazing. I'm very excited to try my pasta. It smells really amazing. I'm trying not to get my hair into the food. I love the bite on the pasta. It's cooked to perfection. And the meat is a mix of salsiccia, which is a sausage, and chianina, which is like the prized beef from this area. It's all about the meat, and it's so beautiful. Such a beautiful dish.
Well, you know, being a Roman, cacio e pepe is it's like a religion where I grew up. But here, I know that the pecorino is delicious, and I tasted it, and that's true. This is stagionato, which means that it's a little bit older, the pecorino that they use. So it's going to be slightly on the saltier side. Let's dig in. Wow, it's so creamy and so milky. Actually, I don't find it salty at all. It's just perfect balance of creaminess, milkiness, that is a word, and a little sprinkle of pepper, just the perfect kick. I love it. Seriously, peachy are a delicious pasta, and with the right sauce are an amazing combination.
By the way, the brunello that we ordered is from 2019, which makes it really nice and smooth. We're really enjoying it. You guys, with all the travel that we do, it's hard to remember which food you like the best, but I remember two pastas in all the years I've been coming to Italy. One of them is from Paoli in Florence, and it was a sauce made with chianina meat, and it was a red one, and I still remember it to this day. And the second one is this one. It's absolutely delicious. White ragu, generally, I'm not even into white ragu, but now in my old age, I'm learning to appreciate the good stuff. And this is absolutely delicious, and it's one of those pastas that I will remember for a long time. So for secondo, we took a suckling pig. It looks absolutely amazing, and it smells so good. And what I love about it is that there is olive oil all over it, which is so appetizing. We have some bread here that we haven't touched, so I'm sure that this bread is going to go in that olive oil and that's going to put it to work. But also we got some roasted potatoes because we love them, and if you are in Italy you have to have roasted potatoes, patate al forno. The last time we had suckling pig, I think it was in a Sardinia restaurant outside of Rome. And if you haven't seen that episode, it's an episode on Lake Bracciano, which you should watch. Especially if you come to Rome, you have to go there. Moment of truth. Oh my goodness. I'm not even making it up. This is really delicious. No aftertaste whatsoever. Very delicate meat. Can you hear that? That's the crunchy skin, which we love. Chicharrones. Everybody loves that, so it's absolutely delicious.
We love the suckling pig so much that they decided to give us a little piece of duck to try. It looks insanely tender. It feels insanely tender with the silverware. Oh wow. Not necessarily I always love duck. I can tell you that this is just perfect. There is a little hint of rosemary that you can feel lingering after you chew it a little bit. That is delicious. The meat is just so good, not gamey at all. I mean, I love it.
Senta, ma qui abbiamo mangiato veramente bene. È tipo il pasto migliore che abbiamo avuto. Proprio...
Siamo tutto a condizione familiare.
Da quant'è che avete aperto?
Dal 92.
Al 92.
Dal 92.
È uno dei posti più famosi qua a Pienza.
I capelli erano...
C'hai i capelli lunghi fino a qua.
Ora, a parte di stare con la suocera, vado come servitore. Con la moglie della suocera,
Qual è la sua cosa preferita qui il piatto preferito?
Allora, io sono per la pasta.
La pasta.
A me mi piacciono tanto i pesci.
I pesci sono...
L'aglione sono...
Io sono di Roma e abbiamo mangiato i pesci con... lì il cacio e pepe è molto famoso a Roma, però qui è diverso, è buonissimo.
Più dolce. È meno forte il nostro
meno pepato, meno salato.
Il pecorino romano rimane troppo forte.
È vero, è vero. Signora, lei cosa le piace cucinare? Il suo piatto preferito?
La zuppa di pane, la fa molto buona.
Io per me ragù d'anatra.
Ah, ragù d'anatra.
Ragù d'anatra, il povero, questi sono quelli preferiti.
Meraviglioso. Va bene, grazie mille, siamo stati benissimo. Grazie. Arrivederci. We're really happy we got to meet the chef, actually the chefs, because it's one guy and his mother-in-law. It was really funny, he was saying that he had long hair, but then when he started working with his mother-in-law, he lost all of it. Okay, time for the sweets. Actually an assortment of all sweets that they have. These are torrone with milk chocolate and hazelnut, torrone with white chocolate and pistachio, some sort of Basque cheesecake, Italian style remix with some salted caramel, and orange semifreddo, which semifreddo means half cold, so it's sort of gelato-ish texture, a little bit on the harder side, not too soft. And last but not least, we got a very typical sweet from the area, the castagnaccio. Castagna is chestnut. It's with chestnut, pine nuts, a little bit of raisins. It really, for some, is an acquired taste because it's not overly sweet, but it's really delicious. There is also some sort of earthy component, if you will, to it. And all of this, of course, is going to be washed down with some delicious Vin Santo or holy wine, which is a sweet dessert wine typical of the area.
Torrone is one of my favorite Christmas treats in Italy. I never had one that is homemade. I had a very nice one last year in Piemonte, which was insane. One of the well-known producers in Piemonte. Now I'm going to try this. This is the chocolate one. There's an explosion of chocolate and hazelnut. It's like if chocolate and Nutella had a baby, but also the crunch is absolutely delicious. Sorry, you guys, if you're seeing chocolate all over my teeth, but it's absolutely insane. This one is softer, is white chocolate with pistachio, which Andrea likes. Guys, we wanted to tell you more about the dessert, but we started a conversation with the owner, so we'll tell you later. But it's lovely. This is Italy. You start eating, and then the owner chef starts talking to us, so we're gonna enjoy that. So the castagnaccio, they were not sure we were gonna like it. It's made with the castagna, which is chestnut, and that I was describing it before, but I really like it. It's an acquired taste. I've never had anything like it, so I cannot compare it to something else, but it has some raisins, it has some pine nuts, and I really, really like it. It's like a cake that's not very sweet, enough sweet, and it has a little bit of a component of savoriness, and it's absolutely delicious. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dunk it in the sweet wine. To die for.
All of these desserts are really, really excellent. My favorite, I have to say, is the pistachio torrone. It's not, even if it's called torrone, it's kind of soft instead of hard. And it's this cream that, now everybody talks about the Dubai chocolate type of thing. It's an explosion, a true explosion of pistachio goodness with some slightly chewy crust of white chocolate. I cannot tell you. You have to come here and try it. It's delicious. All the rest also is fantastic. Also the semifreddo, it was so good, no? The semifreddo. Yeah, the orange semifreddo also was delicious. It's like a zabaione with little pieces of candied orange. Guys, you have to come here and try everything that this restaurant has to offer, including the ambiance. The owner was so kind, the staff is so kind, they're really nice, they stop, they talk to you, so yeah, come check it out, delicious.
You guys, you know that I cannot come to Italy and not try some amazing clothes. So now I'm in a store trying some clothes and I'll show you what I'm gonna be buying. So I got some nice stuff from Firenze Maglia. The stores closed very early, so I didn't get a chance to shop a lot, but I wanted some mohair stuff. Very, very cozy, very warm, and also very, very soft. So I'm very happy, and the colors are really beautiful. And I also got a bag. Every time I come to Florence, I try to get a leather bag because the leather is very beautiful and the style. So yeah, if you have more time than me, try to shop a lot more because you'll find some very unique stuff here. So you guys, from all the places that we have seen so far in Tuscany, this area is the best. In Pienza, on the wall, is the best place to see the sunset over Val d'Orcia. Such a magical place. Everybody's here drinking something and taking pictures. It's absolutely beautiful. So from the same bar, we had our breakfast to get some aperitivo. I mean, this is the best aperitivo place, wouldn't you say?
Hands down.
This is like a medieval time wall, but it was reconstructed during the Renaissance. That was like, what, 500, 600 years ago, which is insane. And from here, you see the sun setting over the valley, Val d'Orcia. Beautiful, beautiful place. One of the best sunsets we have seen. Cheers. All right, you guys, it's officially sunset here, but I'm sure in some part of the world the sun is rising, and I hope you can get to see the sun rising. But this is the end of our episode on Pienza. It's going to be a lot more on Tuscany, so please come back and check out our channel. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. It's going to be a lot more of fun stuff from Italy and other parts of the world. And with that, we bid you good night.